From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Kansas City Royals. The Royals look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Kevin Appier, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So striding forward now, number 22. He will lead this one off today. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Not so much the heat, but the humidity here in Kansas City. 92 degrees at game time. Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Next for the Tigers, Lou Whitaker. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now to the plate, Cecil Fielder, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Fouled off. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box now, number 28. Popped him up. Brett is over, and he puts it away for the first down. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning, and eventually someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Next up for Detroit, Travis Fry, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. shoots this one over to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Coming to the plate now, number 20. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Tigers lead it 2-0. Number 26 gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
At the plate, Chris Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Keith Miller, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good, solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
Digging in now for Kansas City, George Brett. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Into the box, Wally Joyner. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on base. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the Tigers 2 and the Royals nothing. In now, Alan Trammell. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Another full count pitch home. Count remains full. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Phil.
Ready now, Phil Clark. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Three-two pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
At the plate, number 22, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And this could be a wake-up call for this first-place team. No team in first place likes to get swept, so this could be a key game and also a key game in a divisional series.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
In now, Lou Whitaker. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in.
Hitting guys back-to-back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Stepping up to the plate, Cecil Fielder. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now batting, number 28. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, shortstop, Travis.
Now at the plate, Travis Fry. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Travis Fry is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box now, Dave Bergman. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, number 20. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing. So next to the plate for the Royals, number 8 took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping into the box, number 22. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. The 2-1. Popped him up. Number 20 over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Brian McRae.
Striding into the box, Brian McRae, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2, a full count to the Royal center fielder. Greg Jeffries would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Royals go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from KC as we get you a nice shot of downtown there. Striding in, Alan Trammell. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Phil Clark. High pop up. Miller waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 22. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
This is line to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Greg Jeffries, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Number 20 goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Jeffries is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Stepping in now, Brent Mayne. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So here's the Royals DH, Chris Gwynn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Lou Whitaker. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Fielder.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Five runs, just 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count pitch home. And that misses for ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, number 28. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Dennis Rasmussen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Travis Fry, Tigers shortstop, with a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Dave Bergman. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Tigers 6 and the Royals nothing. Digging in now, Keith Miller. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Fielder over to his left. 1 down.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman, George Brett.
Digging in for his second at-bat, George Brett. He singled his last time up. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Wally Joyner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Brett, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, number 8.
Settling in now, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First and second now, 1 man out. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping up now, number 20. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Third baseman, number 3, Alan Trammell.
So stepping in, Alan Trammell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Bill Clark.
Into the box now, Phil Clark. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 22.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, number 22, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 1-2, here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Tigers leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now in the box, number 22. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And a good job there to hold back as the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Kansas City left fielder. The 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder, Brian McRae.
Stepping in, Brian McRae. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Popped him up. Number 20 shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Royals, the shortstop, Greg Jefferies.
So coming to the plate, Greg Jefferies. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Two out, nobody on. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. KC down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready for another shot now, Lou Whitaker. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Cecil Fielder is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is pulled into right. Number 8 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Cecil Fielder. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, number 28. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Misses off the plate. Travis Fry would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Brent Mayne. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Royals, designated hitter, Chris Gwynn.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Chris Gwynn 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Digging in once again, Heath Miller, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, and it's always important to scratch that first run across when you're getting shut out. But now they're within one grand slam of tying it up. Might seem improbable, but hey, psychologically it matters.
In now, George Brett. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Trammell on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
First baseman, number 12, Wally Joyner.
Digging in and looking for more, Wally Joyner. Now the 3-0 offering. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 8. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Joyner is off at first with 2 away. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, number 22. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Full count still. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Tigers 6 and the Royals 2. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Mark Davis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Mark Davis.
Standing in, Travis Fry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. Number 8 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Dave Bergman.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Dave Bergman. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20.
Ready once again, number 20, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 6-2. Walt Terrell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Walt Terrell.
Brian McRae will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Greg.
Ready for another chance. Greg Jeffries. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Brent Maine.
Digging in, Brent Maine. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Fry is there. And that's the 3rd out. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in, Alan Trammell. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Phil Clark.
Striding in once again, Phil Clark. Trammell on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Into the box now, number 22. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Base is empty here with nobody out. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The Royals came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So striding in, Lou Whitaker. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder, and that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 8 and the Royals 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Gwynn. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Keith Miller. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Ready on 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Digging in, George Brett, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Royals leave 1. Still 8-2. Steve Shipman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Shipman.
Into the box, number 28. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now Adam, shortstop, Travis Fry.
Stepping in, Travis Fry. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Dave Bergman. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, number 20. Lifted down the line in left. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. Bergman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box, Alan Trammell, and it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Tigers strand a pair, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Standing in, number 8. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Started that swing a bit too early. Popped him up. Fry is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Number 22.
Now at the plate, number 22. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground to second. Whitaker right there. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Center fielder, Brian McRae.
Into the box now, Brian McRae, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. KC down to their final strike in this one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Greg Jeffries would be next. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 26 earned his 9th win of the year. Kevin Appier couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Walt Terrell takes the rare 3-inning save, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers. 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Kansas City, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.